welcome to Sammy's Mission. My name is Lisa Lamondola and I'm the founder of Sammy's Mission. And today we want to talk to you about fireworks. And we think we might add a little something about thunder as well. We were going to videotape this outside, but the storms are rolling in and thunder is very prominent right now. So first, since it's the 4th of July, we wanted to talk about fireworks and your pets and how that affects them. You know, as humans, we don't get it. We don't understand why it bothers them because we don't see ourselves as separate from them. And I think it's amusing. You either see yourself completely separate from them as, you know, a wild animal, or you see themselves just like you. And they're really neither. They're somewhere in between. But fireworks, the reason fireworks affect your pet is because they use all their senses. We as humans use one sense at a time, meaning we're very visual people. We hear, then we feel, so touch. Where our pets, the animals, especially dogs, they use all of their senses all of the time. And they're all heightened, much more than our senses are. So they see much more clearly and they hear much more astutely. And so when fireworks go off, it disturbs their senses. It's a sound, it's a pitch that really can harm their eardrums. This is why they shake, this is why they hide. Because it's a sound that they cannot discern. They don't know where it's coming from because it's not in front of them. It's not something they can discern what it is. Where we as humans get it and we know what it is. So help your pet this 4th of July to not have so many issues. And how can you do that? There's many, many ways. Number one is you need a different sound in the room. Well, first of all, don't take your pet outside. I know there are pet owners who take their pets because it doesn't bother them. And that's all well and good, but you can still harm the structure of the ear if the sound is very loud where you are. So just, you know, if your pet can handle it, that's fine. Just make sure you're not in a place where the sound is so intense that it can harm your pet without them realizing it. But most pets cannot. Most pets, the sound and the vibration affect them greatly. So you keep them inside, blinds closed, curtains closed. Why? Because it will help muffle the sound. Also, turn on music, not, you know, hard rock. Something soft, something quiet, calming, I should say, that will distract them. One, it will calm them down, and two, it will muffle the sound. And what I mean by that is when you already have a sound where you are, when you hear something else, it's off in the distance instead of being so intense that it's right with them. Another thing you can do is essential oils. You can get a diffuser and you can put lavender in the diffuser and have that going all through thunderstorm or fireworks. And some people are under the conception that lavender is a very calming flower, and it's not. It's a very balancing flower. So the oil is extremely balancing. So what that means is whatever the off balance is, it helps rectify it. So when you're too nervous, it helps balance you to be not so nervous, to be where you should be. Other things you can do, there are thunder shirts that you use for thunderstorms. So we're going to have to talk about both at the same time because some of the things overlap. But the most important thing to understand is they're not the same. Fireworks affect the vibration of the hearing. Thunderstorms actually affect the vibration of feeling for your pet because lightning strikes the ground and moves the earth, literally. We don't feel it as human beings, but they feel it because it's on their level of vibration, that it's being registered, that it's hitting. Our animals are completely connected to the earth. So that is why it affects them so much. So having them up on, a sofa, on the bed, that's more helpful than having them on the ground. And please don't think that being on a second story is better than being on a first story, because it's not. It really makes no difference. Actually, if you have a two-story house, you should be down toward the first story and on a piece of furniture with your pet, because if you're on the second story, which is typically wood floors, you have more vibration. So, and it takes longer for the vibration to dispense because Earth is solid. So it comes, it hits, it vibrates out, and then it's gone. But if it's going through a house and it's going up, exactly, the vibration has to go all the way up out of the home. So, also use lavender in the diffuser. I know people who use lavender incense instead. You can also mix a concoction of distilled water in a spray bottle with 30 drops of lavender. Spray it around the area where your pet stays. You can even spray it on your hands and massage it into your pet. If your pet is really, really, really sensitive to thunder, put massage oil on your fingertips and begin to massage your pet, starting at the neck and shoulder area, coming up to the ears, never coming to the face because the smell can be too intense, and then back down all the way down the back side of the pet. Just a nice light massage, but get that essential oil that's on your fingertips into the skin, because that again will help balance the energy of your pet and make them more calm. Other things you can do: move. I don't know, I'm just kidding. Plan ahead. Know when the fireworks are coming. Know, when they're going to go off. Check your weather. Know if a thunderstorm is coming. I live in Florida, and this is hurricane season. And in hurricane season, pretty much every day we have thunderstorms. And sometimes it's just rain. Other times it's thunder and lightning for a straight hour. And I am blessed that my dog knows what to do. I've worked with him enough. He knows it's more comfortable on the chair than it is on the ground. He knows I'm going to spray the room with lavender and that I'm going to light some incense. He already knows these things because I've been doing them for years. So what will happen with your pet if you get into a routine of helping your pet? Over time, your pet will automatically, it'll know, it'll sense the weather's changing, and you'll sense that the weather's changing. And as you do that, and as you start to prepare and do these things for your pet will react in a positive way. It'll see you turn on the diffuser, get out the lavender oil. It'll jump up in the chair or get in its bed if that's where it feels most protected. So you create a really good calming routine for your pet. With thunder, you can use a thunder shirt, which is the best invention I know, to really help calm the pet. And you can use them for things besides thunder and lightning and fireworks. But again, fireworks, yeah, it might help calm your pet, but the true source is through the ears. So that's really what I wanted to say today, is really know the difference. We as humans kind of assume they're the same because we hear it. We're thinking that the pet is reacting to the sound of thunder, and it's not. It's reacting to the vibration of the lightning hitting the ground. Where the sound of fireworks going off into the air, total opposite direction, is what affects their hearing and causes that sense to in turn cause them discomfort. And I hope that's helped. I hope you'll take it into consideration, especially if your pet is having issues. And of course, we at Sammy's Mission are always here for you if you need help with your pet. And be sure to comment below if you have any suggestions. Those aren't the only ones. Those are the ones that I work with and the ones that I feel work very well. So if you have comments about things you do, please put it below so other people can learn. and have a wonderful, wonderful 4th of July, and hopefully you will stay dry.